I'm Kayla.
And I'm Lindsay.
And welcome back to our show. We're so excited to jump in the same way we always do, talking about sports.
With both football and now basketball season happening at the same time, there are a lot of sports updates from this past week, so let's jump right in. Syracuse men's basketball is off to a good start as they are now 2-0. New head coach Adrian Autry has made some changes to the system that Jim Boeheim had in place for nearly 50 years. The most noticeable one being the change from zone to man-to-man defense. The Orange won the first game of the season against New Hampshire by a score of 83-72. Judah Mintz led the team in scoring with 20 points. Cuse also beat Canisius this past Wednesday night by a score of 89-77. Judah Mintz led the way yet again with 26 points this time to put the Orange at 2-0. The men will return to action in the Dome Tuesday night at 7 p.m. against Colgate. The women are also starting off strong as they won their first game of the season on Wednesday night against Lafayette by a score of 75-41. Diasia Fair led the way for the Orange, scoring 17 points and grabbing 11 rebounds to give Cuse the win. The women look to go 2-0 as they host Central Connecticut State tonight in the Dome at 7 p.m. Now for football, Syracuse is coming off a loss to Boston College, falling short 17-10. Shortly before the game started, it was announced that Garrett Schrader would not be playing as he had suffered an injury in the previous game. This put Cuse at a disadvantage without their starting quarterback. Backup quarterback Carlos Del Rio Wilson was forced to step up. Boston College got on the scoreboard first with a 24-yard field goal by Liam Connor, making it 3-0 Eagles. The Orange then took the lead with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Del Rio Wilson ran for 27 yards and took it to the end zone, putting Cuse up 7-3. With under a minute left in the second quarter, BC quarterback Thomas Castellanos found Owen McGowan on a 2-yard pass, giving the Eagles a 10-7 lead going into the half. At halftime, former NFL star and Syracuse football legend Dwight Freeney was recognized for being selected to the College Football Hall of Fame. It was also announced that Freeney's number 54 will be retired in 2024. The Orange tied it up at 10 early on in the fourth quarter on a 36-yard field goal by Brady Denneberg. With about 2 minutes left in the game, BC quarterback Thomas Castellanos found the end zone on a 7-yard run, giving Boston College the 17-10 win. Syracuse football fans are not happy as the team has now fallen to below 500 with a record of 4-5. There were even "Fire Dino" chants being heard throughout the game in the Dome on Saturday, referring to head coach Dino Babers. Babers and the Orange look to turn things around as they have a big game against ACC rival Pitt at Yankee Stadium to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the first college football game ever held at Yankee Stadium. Syracuse beat Pitt back in 1923. Let's hope they can repeat history and bring Orange to the Big Apple. Go Orange, and now to Kayla with entertainment.
Yeah. There are still a few events coming up before the Thanksgiving break, so let's jump right in. Happening tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. in the Schaefer Arts Building is the Setner School of Music JMC Jazz Concert. No ticket is needed for this event. Starting at 7 p.m. tonight is a Christian Outreach Worship Service. Come and join in worship at Hendricks Chapel. Also happening tonight from 9 to 11 p.m. is Drag Queen Bingo in Goldstein Auditorium. Come and enjoy drag performances and a fun night of bingo. No ticket is needed, but be sure to bring your student ID. Sunday is the Interfaith Day of Learning at Hendricks Chapel. Come and join at the Hendricks chaplains and religious leaders for a day of learning and service. This event will start at 1 p.m. with a luncheon in the Noble Room, followed by a trip to We Rise Above, the Streets Recovery Outreach. This service project is helping the nonprofit organize food and clothing to help those in need. This event will conclude at 5 p.m. Also happening on Sunday is the University Singers Fall Concert. Before the University Singers depart for their South American tour in May, the singers are excited to perform a set of songs of Brazilian and Hispanic tradition, as well as some contemporary music from the United States. This event will begin at 4 p.m. in Hendricks Chapel. Coming up on Tuesday, November 14th in Shine Room 228 is a Christian Outreach Friendsgiving dinner. Come and enjoy an evening of food and fellowship. This event is open to everyone, and it will start at 7:30 and end at 9 p.m. And with that, we wrap up all the events of this past week, as well as events coming up next week. As always, make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Weekend Squeeze.
And we won't see you next week because of Thanksgiving break, but we hope that you enjoy your break, and we'll see you the week after that on
The Weekend Squeeze.